Okay, isang magandang araw sa lahat. So ngayon, I'm going to discuss the second topic in lesson 3. And it's all about set relations. Okay, so basically, meron tayong 4 set relations. So these are equal sets, equivalent sets, joint sets, and disjoint sets. So sa discussion natin ngayon, how can we determine whether the relation of the two sets are equal, equivalent, joint, or disjoint? So first, meron tayong tinatawag na equal sets. So how can we say that the two sets are equal? So ang sabi dito, so ang equal sets daw are sets which exactly the same elements and the number of elements regardless the order of enumeration. Okay? Then, sa equal sets po, we use the equal sign to represent that the two sets are equal. So now, let's start with our first example. So, ang question dito, so which of the following is equal to set A? And as you see, ang set A natin ay may elements na letter M, letter A, letter T, and H. So, alin kaya sa apat na choices natin ang equal kay set A? Okay, balikan natin ang description. Pag sinabi po nating equal sets, ibig sabihin, parehas ang bilang ng element at parehas din po kung ano yung elements ng nasa given. Okay, kung may letter M, A, T, H sa given natin, dapat ang ka-equal niya is mayroon ding gantong letter na M, A, T, H. So what will be our answer in this given? Okay, so yes, the answer is letter C. Because in letter C, the given is set D and it has an element T, A, H, M. So pag equal set, parehas ang elements at parehas din ang bilang ng elements. Okay, so now, we can say that A is equal to D. So now, let us proceed to the second relation. So aside sa equal sets, meron din po tayong tinatawag na equivalent sets. Okay, so sabi dito, equivalent sets are sets with the same number of elements. Okay, then equivalent sets may be denoted by the symbol. Ayan po, as you see, ang symbol na ginagamit natin is yung may arrowhead, both side. Ayan, so A, so we can read it as A is equivalent to set B. Okay. So, here's the example number 2. So, the question is, which of the following is equivalent to set A? So, set A has an elements of M, A, T, H. Okay. So, again, sa equivalent sets. So, equivalent sets, ang dalawang sets kapag magkapareho ang bilang ng elements nila. So, kung apat ang bilang ng elements ng nasa given, dapat apat din yung bilang ng elements ng ka-equivalent niya. Okay. So, which of them sa mga choices natin, alin kaya sa kanila ang ka-equivalent ni set A? Okay. So, let us examine all the choices. Sa letter A, ang elements ng letter A kasi meron siyang A, T, H. So, sumakatuwid, tatlo lang yung elements ng letter A. So, therefore, letter A is not equivalent in our given. Kasi, ang given natin, M, A, T, H, apat na elements to. Yan po. So, ang A natin, hindi na siya kasama sa pagpipilian because it has only 3 elements. Then, examine natin next si letter D. So, ang letter D natin, ang choices letter D natin, meron siyang elements na B, C, D, E, F. Okay. So, ang bilang ng elements ni set D ay 5. Set D or letter D have 5 elements. Okay? So, kumbaga, hindi rin siya equal sa ating given. Because in our given has only 4 elements. Okay, so i-cross out na din natin yung choices na letter D. Okay, how about letter C? So letter C, yes, letter C has 4 elements, P, A, H, M. But si letter C kasi, hindi pa rin natin siya considered as equivalent. Bakit? Kasi mas mataas ang relation ng letter C sa equivalent. Because the letter C kasi is unequal. So, mas mataas ang relation niya sa ating given. So, ngayon, ang magiging answer natin dito is letter B. Because letter B has an element 1, 2, 3, 4. So, it has 4 elements na kagaya ng ating set A na given na may 4 elements din. Again, so when we say equivalent sets, so equivalent sila kapag ka same ang bilang ng elements nila. Okay, so answer natin is letter B, or set B is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Then, ang lagay natin ngayon sa for the symbol, set A is equivalent to set B. Okay, so next set relation is the joint sets. So, when we say joint sets, so are sets with common elements. Okay, so yung mga sets daw po na mayroong common na elements, ang tawag natin doon ay joint sets. Okay, so let's consider this given. So sa given natin, meron tayong 4 na sets. So ang set A has an elements of 1, 2, 3, and 4. Set B natin, we have an elements A, B, C, D, E. Set C, we have an elements 3, 4, 5, 6. And set D has an element 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so here's the question. So, which of the following statement is correct? Okay, so let's start. Ganito gawin natin. Let us examine each statements in the given. So, let's start in letter A. So, A and B are joint sets. So, is it true or false? So, examine natin yung mga elements ng A and B, So, sa A, meron tayong 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then, sa B naman, it has an element of A, B, C, D, and E. Okay. Meron po bang common elements ang A and D? Okay, so wala. Because A is a set of numbers and B is a set of letters. Okay, so it means the letter A, wala na siya sa mga pagpipilian natin because it is not a joint set. Okay, how about letter B? A and C are joint sets. So, do you agree that A and C are joint sets? So, sa letter A, we have here, we have an elements of 1, 2, 3, 4. Then, sa set C naman, mayroong elements na 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Meron po ba kayong nakitang common na element kay A and C? Okay, yes. So, as you see, the common element of A and C is 4. But, letter B is not considered as a joint set. Bakit? Hindi po sila consider na joint set because mas mataas yung relation nila compare kay joint set because we can call them equivalent sets. So, tandaan natin, kapag po same ang number ng elements, so they are equivalent. Okay. So, nagiging disjoint lang po nagiging joint lang po yung dalawang sets kapag ka hindi magkaparehas ang bilang ng kanilang element. Pero sa kaso na to, may common element nga sila, pero pareho ang bilang nila, so mas i-consider natin ang pagiging equivalent set. Okay? Next natin is letter C. So, sabi dito, B and C are joint sets. So, do you agree that the set B and set C are joint sets? So, sa set B, so A, B, C, D, E. Then, sa set C naman, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So, for letter C, that is no. Okay, letter C is not a joint set. Because, makapansin nyo naman, ang set B natin ay set of letters and set C natin ay set of numbers. So, wala silang magkaparehong elements. Then, lastly, sabi dito, A and D are joint sets. Ang set A may elements na 1, 2, 3, 4. And set D has an element of 4, 5, 6. So, may common elements po ba yung dalawang set na to? Okay, yes. So, they have common elements. Pareha silang 4. At dahil hindi naman magkaparehas ang bilang ng kanilang elements, so we can say that letter D or set A and set D are joint sets. Then, lastly, sa set relation, meron po tayong tinatawag na disjoint sets. So, disjoint sets are sets with no common elements. Okay. So, how can we identify whether the two sets are disjoint? Okay, let us consider the given. Ang set A, mayroon siyang elements na 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ang set B naman has an element of A, B, C, D. Ang set C has an elements of 3, 4, 5, and 6. And yung set din natin, meron siyang elements na A, E, and I. Okay. So, sa given, sabi dito, which of the following statement is correct? Okay. So, identify natin kung sino ba sa kanila yung may correct statement. So, sa letter A, sa una, ang sabi dito, A and B are disjoint sets. Okay, so are you agree that the set A and set B are disjoint sets? Okay, so let's examine the elements. Ang set A ay mayroong elements na 1, 2, 3, 4. Ang set B naman ay mayroong elements na A, B, C, D. Okay, so as you see, they have no common elements because ang set A ay set of numbers at set B naman natin is set of letters. So, although wala silang common element, pero hindi pa rin sila considered as disjoint sets. Bakit? Kasi po, mas mataas yung relation ng A and B compare sa disjoint sets. Okay? Wala man silang common elements, pero same ang kanilang number of elements, so consider sila as equivalent. Mas i-consider nila ang pagiging equivalent set nila compare sa pagiging disjoint. Okay? Next, number 2 or letter B. Set A and set C are disjoint sets. Okay. So, sa elements ng A, meron tayong 1, 2, 3, 4. Sa elements ng C, mayroong 3, 4, 5, and 6. And as you see, meron silang common element. The common element is 4. So, kung meron silang common element, it means they are not considered as disjoint sets. And aside sa pagkakaroon niya ng common element, parehas din yung bilang ng elements nila. Okay. So, set A and set C, hindi siya joint sets. Ang tawag po natin sa kanya is equivalent. Equivalent set na mayroong common elements. So, kaya hindi po siya joint sets. Okay? How about letter C? Okay, sa letter C, set B and set D are disjoint sets. Okay, examine natin yung mga elements nila. Sa set B, ang elements ay A, B, C, D. Sa set D naman, ang elements ay A, E, I. Okay. So, kung mapapansin nyo, they have common elements. So, kapag common elements, so it means hindi siya disjoint. So, letter C, hindi siya disjoint, but the relation is joint sets. So, hindi rin po, ika-cross out din natin yung letter C. Then, lastly, ang sabi, set A and set D are disjoint sets. So, are you agree that they are disjoint? Ang set A natin is a set of numbers 1 to 4. Ang set D natin, set of letters naman, A, E, I. So, kung mapapansin nyo, walang common elements, hindi pareho ang bilang ng kanilang elements. So, now, we can say that set D or set A and set D are disjoint sets. So, ayun, that's all for the set relation. Okay? Class, pakireview na lang again yung mga na-discuss natin, pati na rin yung last time, the set and set notation, 3 ways of naming sets, the kinds of sets, and ito nga yung set relation. Then, because sa asynchronous class natin, next time, meron kayong set of activities na gagawin. So, meron sa seat work, sa notebook nyo, magsosolve kayo or gagawa kayo ng mga activities doon. Then, sa portal din, so, I'll give an announcement na lang. So, yun lang. So, that's all. Thank you and God bless.